vault. Open it.
We can't. The branch manager's not here.
I'm not playing games. Open it.
I pulled out a gun at the bank counter, threatening the tellers to hand over the vault keys. The gunshots brought the police within minutes, but I didn't resist or panic. I just raised my hands calmly, because all of this was part of my plan. Facing the judge's verdict, I made no defense, and confessed to every crime. My friend who was defending me looked completely shocked, unable to understand why I was doing this. The judge sentenced me to 5 years in prison. I would be sent to Fox River State Penitentiary, the maximum security prison that housed the most dangerous criminals. When I heard this verdict, I felt a sense of relief. This was exactly the outcome I needed. Upon arrival at the prison, Bellick, the second in command, gave me his warning.
There isn't any flying under my radar.
Good to know. I returned to my cell, where fortunately my cellmate Sucre turned out to be a decent guy. Throughout his introduction, I quickly got familiar with how things worked inside the prison. Sucre was enthusiastically explaining everything, but my focus was elsewhere. I mentally noted the locations of several fire hydrants inside the prison. Next, I tossed a magazine into the drain. I needed to confirm whether these underground pipes were connected. Afterwards, I asked Sucre about someone.
Guy named Lincoln Burrows.
Link the sink?
That what they're calling him now?
Yeah.
Where can I find him?
Sucre explained that Lincoln was a serious player who had killed the vice president's brother, and in 1 month he'd be executed in the electric chair. So Sucre made a point to warn me to stay away from Lincoln. What Sucre didn't know was that Lincoln was the reason I was here.
Why you want to see Burrows so bad anyhow?
Because he's my brother.
The only reason I came to this prison was to break out with my brother. Because I know Lincoln is innocent, Sucre mentioned that Lincoln would be working in prison industries. To get close to my brother, I approached the man in charge of P. Abruzzi. I asked him to arrange a work assignment for me there, but he completely ignored me. Before I left, though, I placed a paper crane on his desk.
Mull it over. Come find me when you're ready to talk.
The next day, Abruzzi received an unexpected phone call. His crew had located the man who put him away, thanks to an anonymous tip with an address, but the information was only half complete. To get the rest of it, he needed to find the inmate with the paper crane. Hearing this, Abruzzi immediately thought of me. He came looking for me right away. I knew he'd gotten word from the outside. My offer was straightforward. Let me work in the prison factory, and he'd get the information he wanted. But this pissed off Abruzzi, as he didn't want anyone challenging his authority in the prison. So he had his men come after me to teach me a lesson. I returned the punch right back at him, but they had the numbers advantage. I was quickly taken down by Abruzzi's 2 men. Fortunately, the guards spotted what was happening. They put an end to the conflict. Soon after, I was brought before the warden. Because of this fight, I was facing 90 days in solitary confinement, but my brother only